Welcome to GRCtimes Weekly News Digest, your pulse on the fast-moving world of global regulations and compliance. Today, we're breaking down a massive week for life sciences, from the DOJ's aggressive new enforcement timelines to a landmark FDA shift in pediatric tech. We'll see major moves in the US and the UK that are rewriting the compliance playbook for 2026. Let's dive into the top 5. Number 1. The Department of Justice has officially flipped the switch on its compressed timetable. Historically, whistleblower cases under the False Claims Act could take years to investigate. But under a new mandate, the DOJ's Civil Division is now aiming to decide on intervention within just 60 to 120 days. The window to respond to civil investigative demands has effectively vanished. If you aren't already monitoring your billing and compliance data in real time, you are behind before the investigation even starts. Speed is now the primary weapon of federal enforcement. Moving on, number 2. HHS OIG has released a damning report targeting major Medicare Advantage players. A new audit found that certain Medicare Advantage organizations were overturning a staggering 95% of appealed prior authorization denials. Specifically, for skilled nursing facilities, initial denials were found to be medically inappropriate in the vast majority of cases. For compliance teams, this signals a massive shift toward investigating worthless services and denial of care as false claims. The best practice now is to audit your own prior authorization logic before federal auditors do it for you. From the boardroom to the exam room, things are changing. Next, number 3. The FDA just made history in the pediatric consumer health market. The Dexcom Stelo Glucose Biosensor System is now the first integrated OTC continuous glucose monitor cleared for children as young as 2. This move removes the prescription barrier, allowing parents to monitor glucose levels directly through consumer technology. This matters because it blurs the line between medical devices and consumer tech even further. Companies must now navigate the complex post-market surveillance requirements of a mass-market consumer product while maintaining clinical-grade safety. While the US is innovating, the UK is collaborating. Number 4. The UK's MHRA is officially doubling down on its International Reliance strategy. This new framework allows Great Britain to leverage drug and device approvals from the FDA, Health Canada, and Australia. The goal is to slash market entry times while maintaining high safety standards, with a key stakeholder deadline approaching this week. For global companies, this means your US FDA approval now has a much faster echo in the UK market. Best practice? Synchronize your global regulatory dossiers to capitalize on these new Reliance shortcuts immediately. And finally, the backbone of it all. Next up, number 5. The transition from the old QSR to the new QMSR is now in full effect for 2026. The FDA has officially replaced its legacy quality system regulation with the International ISO 13485-2016 standard. This means FDA inspectors now have expanded access to your internal and supplier audit documents, aligning U.S. rules with global norms. This is the ultimate readiness test. Your QMS is no longer just a U.S. document, it's an international one. The best practice here is immediate gap analysis. If your supplier audits aren't ISO compliant, your entire certification is at risk. 5 stories, one massive shift in how we manage risk in 2026. GRC is getting faster, and so must we. Thank you for watching. To stay ahead of these regulatory waves, make sure you're subscribed to GRC Times for weekly alerts and best practices.